Lying 45 miles off Land's End, the Isles of Scilly's location provides it with its own unique microclimate. Pure Atlantic air, moderate temperatures, and the lack of airborne pollution combine to allow the huge variety of flora and fauna to flourish. With all the islands designated as an area of outstanding natural beauty, the importance of managing the landscape and educating people to its unique qualities cannot be overstated, and this responsibility falls with the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust. With only 3 full-time staff and 12 trustees, it is headed by the Trust Warden, David Moore.
Well, I'm the warden for the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust, which is a very varied job, from delivering land management in the islands to applying for grants and funding, working with local groups and partnership organisations. I think just the sheer scale of the work we're doing here, the amount of land we have to manage and the range of jobs that it involves, from looking after habitats and archaeological ruins, geology and working with people and access, and also the fact that we're surrounded by water, so often the logistics of weather and tides and all that comes into play in a very big way. Sort of going back behind the path, they can just be flung onto that, because if we raked it up and put it into a pile, these piles get bigger each year and they actually take quite a long time to rot down.
This week, the Trusts are joined by volunteers from the Royal Navy and students from as far afield as Canada.
Like loppers and a boat or on a pike, don't just drop them at your feet, put them slightly out, away from where you're working, it's just a bit safer that way. Just think safety all the time if you can.
With all the islands, coasts, pathways and unfarmed lands to cover, the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust rely hugely on the goodwill and hard work of its volunteers. Julie Love is the Trust's Volunteer and Educations Manager.
Without the help of the volunteers, it would take the staff absolutely hours and even weeks to complete this area of work, so we really need them to do the work. And we've got quite a big team here today, so we'll get through this in a couple of hours, but it would have taken us absolutely, well, quite a few days to do on our own.
Clearing and maintaining the pathways and hedgerows are one of the vital areas that contribute to the annual return of the tourists and birdwatchers that account for 85% of the island's income.
Yeah, we're going to one of the bird hides that the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust, with help of the local bird group, provide for birdwatchers to enjoy looking at birds.
Hello, David.
Hi, Chris. Any good birds around today?
Well, as ever with birding, if you'd have been here 5 minutes ago, you'd have seen a teal.
That's always the way.
It's always the way.
It's thanks to all volunteers and subscribers to the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust membership scheme that this vital work is able to be carried out. Whether it be maintaining pathways and access, clearing gorse to allow heathlands to flourish, caring for flora and fauna, or educating the locals and tourists about the importance of sustainable long-term land management, the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust continues to work for the future of these unique and fascinating islands. For information about supporting the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust, go to the website or come to the Visitor Centre next time you're on the islands.